Hello everyone, how are you? Dollar Currency 21 is here again. I saw something interesting in Bitcoin dominance chart and I wanted to share it with you. Okay, so let's move to, we are in a daily time frame. Let's move to a line pattern here. Okay, so in a daily time frame, if we change from candlesticks to line, you can see here that we touched this trend line 1, 2, 3. And after that, we broke it briefly to the upside. Most of the time, 70% of the times, you can say, when we broke this structure to upside briefly, we will continue to the upside, and you can see this happen here to the upside. Okay, it will be important for us because of this behavior here. It formed a really important zone for us, a supply zone for us. Okay, and this king here, which we decided to block the trend line to the upside, will form a really important. The names in different strategies are different. Okay, for example, I don't want to use a QM pattern. Okay, but you can say left shoulder or the block supply zone. I don't care. Okay, this is important for us. This zone is really important for us. And if we go back here, you can see that if we use a line, we didn't touch it. But if we switch to a candlesticks, you can see that during the past week, we touched it with a shadow. Okay, so it's a mitigated zone, and it could be the beginning of a reversal. Maybe it's the beginning of a reversal. Okay, it is a really important zone for us, the 60% zone, because of this behavior here, and we touch it, rejected hard, so it could be the beginning of a reversal. Not happened yet. We need more confirmation. Okay, so here I'm gonna bring your attention to another thing here. Okay, in this behavior here, if I switch, for example, into a weekly time frame. Okay, let me move to a weekly time frame here. Okay, so you see that in this specific order block here. Okay, this specific order block here, we didn't actually touch this order block, so this could be an unmitigated zone for us. Okay, if I draw another zone here, okay, you can see that we touched it and we consumed the liquidity inside this zone, so it is a mitigated zone, or the order flow is okay here during this uptrend. Okay, I'm gonna draw, for example, another here. Okay, another one, another order block here. If we draw another order block here, you can see that again we consume the liquidity inside the order block. Okay, this was the order block, and we consume the liquidity inside it. Okay, so the order flow during this uptrend is okay, and we actually have not any solid ground beside this one. This is an unmitigated zone. So if we want to go downside and see a reversal, the only solid ground that can act as a strong support for us is this zone, because we didn't have any touch and it's an unmitigated zone. So 47%, I'm going to say, will be our destination to the downside. Okay, but let's check the line chart here. If we go to the line, you can see that again we touch it 1, 2, 3. Okay, and we broke it downside briefly. Okay, so there is a potential reversal pattern, and we could go down to test the 47%, and it means the beginning of an alt season. Okay, let me change to a candlesticks. You can say that this is a provision of liquidity here. For example, high, low, higher high, lower low continuation. Okay, but I don't see any BOS or break of a structure here. Okay, look here in this candle. If you check, we didn't close any body of the candle above this, so this is not a break of a structure for me. Not to mention, if we are in a we have a 5 day to close these weekly candlesticks. Okay, but even we close above it, it's not important to me. A weekly candlestick close above this shadow exactly 64 0.36%, okay, in Bitcoin dominance. A weekly close above this would be bullish for me in Bitcoin dominance, okay? So if we close a weekly candle above this, I expect a downside to this order block and form a new high, okay? But if we can't close above this level, 64%, I expect the beginning of a downward. And as I said before, we have order flow here, so this is not a solid ground. This is not a solid ground. This is a weak order block for us. Okay, so if we close below these levels, okay, I expect the beginning of a downtrend and maybe a behavior like this. For example, a reaction to the upside, a small reaction to this, and downside to this level. It will be huge for altcoins, and if you measure it, it will be around 20% downward momentum on the Bitcoin dominance chart. Okay, so it's really important we monitor these levels during the week. Okay, and I'm gonna say if you see a close below these levels on a weekly candle, go and buy the altcoins you didn't bought yet. Okay, because in my opinion, we still have room for the altcoins, and some of those fundamental altcoins will pump really hard. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this analysis. See you guys later.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own.